unmute everybody, please.
We are live, Jesse.
Narendra Bhai, thank you, Ravi. Narendra Bhai, welcome back.
Pleasure.
In fact, I must tell you that we've had one of the best experience with you, hosting you on the first show. And the response was so good that I want them to tell you how they felt. Deepshika, what's your feeling about the first show?
I mean, there were a lot of points that I thought that I never actually realized it. And unknowingly, I was doing it. And after him mentioning them, I started correcting myself. On a very conscious, I made an actual conscious effort to correct myself on those lines.
Excellent.
Thank
Manoj,
you so much.
Pleasure, Deepshika.
Yeah.
Manoj,
I'm just questions for cutting.
Manoj, what's your view?
Okay, as I already mentioned, just before, just 2 minutes ago, that, out of the 37 shows which we have done so far, Narendra Bhai's first show was the most involving and enjoyed. I really don't know. I don't know the technicalities, but out of spectators and the people who have joined us, probably they enjoyed the most. So he is actually back on public demand.
Thank you.
Great. And Kavita, what's your view?
Who says it all and he's back again. So that says it was a very enriching and an excellent session.
Great. So actually, you know what? You are back here. Normally, we invite very few guests back to the show. We want to keep it unique and typically different every time. So, but your show was such an entertaining one, such an interesting. In fact, we got so much into parenting. We learned so much from you that we really wanted to get you back. And there was a huge demand from the group that I am in.
I'm glad.
Okay, Ravi, could you please mute everybody and make Monica co-host? Kavita, would you please introduce our guest of honor for today?
Yes, please. So hello everyone. As this is the parenting part 2, we already know it is one of the most important public issues. And what is basically parenting? It is the most effective way how a parent and a child interact and effectively change into each other in order to turn into effective adults or worthwhile adults.
Yeah.
Today we have with us Mr. Narendra Godani, who is going to take us through an amazing session. He is a lifestyle coach, a parenting guide, and an acclaimed author. He is the founder of Life School, an institution focused on inspiring individuals to follow their dreams and explore their potentials. As a life coach, he has been conducting inspirational training programs for more than 20 years. An unflinching optimist, he believes everyone has many beautiful stories to narrate. He believes a small nudge of inspiration often leads to great heights of self-discovery. An excellent orator, he is an advisor to TEDx Pune and on the board of various companies as an advisor. A mentor to thousands across the globe. His long-standing life value is inspire or expire. He has the magical ability to identify talent and nurture it. Through his thought-provoking orations, motivational pieces, and training, he has made a difference to the lives of many. He pens down a weekly article, Life School Message, that at the moment has approximately 42,000 plus subscribers in 44 countries all over the globe. He has also authored 15 books. When he is not training, he loves to listen to music, read, and meet interesting people. He is very happily married to Bharati, who is an artist, and they are blessed with 3 amazing kids. Over to you, Papa JC.
Thank you, Kavita, and very well prepared. You prepared the speech, the introductions very well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a warm welcome to Papa JC Talk Show, and we are on our 39th show today, almost back to back. We missed out on a few days because of the cyclone that we were hit with. Today's show is very, very interesting. In fact, as mentioned to all of you, it's about parenting and the issues we face on day-to-day basis. We have someone here, like last time he was here, I had asked him the first question, why should we believe in you as a parenting coach? Should we accept your suggestions as the best ones? But then he proved so beautifully with his answers last time that it looked like a prescriptive answers, like prescription. आपकी ये problem है, ये लीजिए दवाई. So this is how we went, and it was actually so good that we are all back to listen to him again. Before we move on to this show, I must tell you about today. We are having one more show in the evening, but only for children. I am looking at a crowd between 9 years and 23 years to listen to their issues. So now it is for the parents, then it is for the children. Where are you, sir? I can't see you. Narendra ji? नरेंद्र जी कहाँ चले गए?
इधर ही हूँ.
there you are. Actually speaker mode में था ना, तो आप जब तक hello नहीं बोलोगे तो आवाज नहीं आएगी, आपकी शक्ल नहीं आएगी. Okay, we've had a great session with you last time, and but before we move on to this topic, let us first set up a few rules. I'll introduce you to with the rules here. People who have to ask questions directly may raise their hands. If you want to write in the chat box, feel free to write in chat box. It's your session. Questions are yours. We would like him to answer to all your questions. So feel free to write whatever you want to write. Interact freely. There is no set format. We are here to interact with each other and discuss critical issues of parenting. Before we start, I would like Narendra ji to talk about his own platform called Wow Parenting. What is it all about and how he functions there? Because I see that there are so many people following him, and I also follow him on the Facebook and other formats. I see he goes live on chats and he answers questions. They keep coming up and he's answering them with such beautiful expression and mindset. We would like to hear more about it. Narendra ji, over to you.
Okay. So thanks, Papa JC. Good to be here again. Good to see a few friends that I met for the first time, the last time. And today I am going to increase my friend base. The truth is, my belief is that there are no strangers in the world, only friends we haven't met yet. So last time we made a few new friends, and this time I'm going to go back with a few more new friends. And that is the most enriching experience I have every time I go on a platform or share my thoughts anywhere. The introductions which were given were quite elaborate and a little embarrassing, to be honest, and very grateful for the kind words that you spoke about the last time. There was a saint in Kutch whose name was Mekin Dada. And Mekin Dada used to do something very strange every morning. He had a donkey called Lalio and he had a dog called Motio. Every morning he'll take Lalio and Motio to a round of the village and he'll ask the villagers to donate some food grains. He'll collect all the food grains, bring it home, and then he'll bake rotis, have some chach, and he'll load all of them on Lalio. And then Lalio and Motio will travel deep inside the desert. Now, those days, about 200 years ago, not many people were rich, so people had to cross the desert almost on their feet. And some who would even have a camel, even they would find it difficult to cross. Lalio and Motio will travel for more than 4 hours into the depth of the desert and stand at a junction where people from different directions come if they have to reach Kutch. And there, when many of these travelers are famished, when they are extremely thirsty, when they might have died out of exhaustion, the rotis on the back of Lalio, the chach which is available on Lalio's back, would be consumed by them. They will get their strength back and they will travel all the way to Kutch. The beauty about this entire experience was the villagers who donated the rotis had no idea who's going to benefit out of it. And people who consumed the roti and the chach had no idea who were the actual givers. The whole core behind this entire experience was, whenever possible, do good and move on. नेकी कर दरिया में डाल. अगर याद रखने की कोशिश की ना कि किसका कितना भला किया है, तो अहंकार बढ़ जाएगा, ईगो बढ़ जाएगा और जिस हिसाब से अच्छा काम होना चाहिए वो अच्छा काम हो नहीं पाएगा. Fortunately or unfortunately, People knew about Mekin Dada, so a lot of focus went to Mekin Dada. But he would always say, I'm just a medium between the villagers and those who need some help. And I'm sure those people who are taking the help in turn will help enough other people. And this is how goodness in the world keeps progressing. My situation is similar. All that I speak about, all that I share is not my wisdom, is not my intelligence, is not my smartness. Sometimes I am the Lalio and the Motio who is carrying the goodness of the villagers and who is ensuring that I stand in a place where, in case somebody comes over there and they are able to use what I have, it is his wish. If people were not there to contribute, I would be probably just another plain human being. So thank you for all the kind words that you spoke and all the beautiful motivation that you gave to me. But the truth is, it all belongs to all those people who have been open, who have shared, who have implemented, who have grown. And I am just a medium. On behalf of all of them, I accept your great expressions and thank you so much for the same. So with that as the record straight, that whom you see is not responsible for the wisdom which comes. He is just a medium through which things are happening. Let me take the session ahead. Long time back in 2001, we realized while the world has progressed quite a lot, parenting hasn't. Parenting is always delayed by about 25-30 years in its growth and understanding. The only way we need to know how to parent our children is based on how we were parented. But situations have completely changed. The world has completely changed. The way we were parented cannot be the way our children will be parented. The expectations from life has changed. The exposure to the world has changed. The abundance of knowledge has changed. But if I still parent my child the way I was parented, I am bound to make many mistakes which can be avoided. We started interacting with a lot of parents who were very mindful of raising the children well. And in those interactions, we learned a lot, which in turn became this platform that we have called Wow Parenting. Fortunately, thanks to your good wishes and blessings, Wow Parenting is the #1 parenting app in the country. A few days ago, we did a seminar, online seminar, the way we are having right now. And you'll be glad to know we had 67,500 plus registrations from more than 120 countries across the globe. It's a field where everybody wants to become a better parent than how they are today. And hence, it's a very, very exciting field. I can speak about Wow Parenting quite a lot, but I don't think that will be very, very relevant in this context. I would love to take your questions on your parenting journey, your confusions on your parenting journey, or the roadblocks that you have, the walls that you have hit in your parenting journey. And if I have a solution or if I have an idea, I would love to share that with you to move the program ahead. So over to you. And in case you have questions, feel free to ask. In case there are no questions, then I have lots to share.
That was very good one. नहीं, हमारे पास questions तो बहुत है, अथाह questions है, और हमारे जो participants हैं, they are actually so involving and engrossing. आपको पता नहीं, हमारे हर session में ये लोग इतने सारे questions लेकर जुड़ते हैं हमारे साथ that they become my asset. Without them, तो I cannot run the show.
Yeah.
So questions तो बहुत है, but हम actually आज आपसे जानना ये चाहते हैं कि in your journey of this experience, what are the difficulties that are mainly faced by most of the parents? Suppose if you have to classify the difficulties of the parents across the globe, if you have to write down 3 most important problems that they are facing, and we would like to hear from you, what are these problems, number one, how you address them, and some example ke saath. So, it will become very easy for us to understand पेरेंटिंग इश्यूज जो है वो ग्लोबली स्टैंडर्ड है कि हम लोग यूनिकली डिफरेंट है?
Okay. Let me give you a very deep answer. There is this lady called Ursula Burns. And if I speak to you about her company, you would have definitely heard about the company. But you may not know about Ursula Burns per se. So I'm asking this question to all the participants over here, let's say about 62 of them. Have you ever heard about this lady called Ursula Burns? Yes or no?
गूगल मत करिएगा, आता है तो जवाब दीजिएगा.
नहीं कर लो गूगल, कोई बात नहीं है. मतलब इंडिया इज अ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री, फ्रीडम, कर लो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है.
There is someone who said yes, the rest are saying no.
Yes.
Xerox.
So she was the CEO of Xerox. You are right. Exceptional lady. And extraordinary parenting. If I have to give you only one example of extraordinary parenting, I'll speak to you about Ursula Burns. Born in a very poor family, 8 children to her mother, black, which is almost like scheduled caste in our country. And her father left the family and went away when he realized he cannot feed so many people. So the mother single-handedly brings up all the children. When she was 9 years old, one day she came back home extremely frustrated. She came and started complaining and throwing tantrums at home, telling her mother, why did you give me birth? Why so many of my brothers and sisters? Why are we poor? I have never worn a new dress in my life. I've never taken a new box of crayons to my school. And all the children over there make fun of me. I feel insulted every day because I am poor. It's all because of you that I'm going through all this. You are not a good mother at all. 9-year-old child blasts at the mother, single mother, black. So imagine the kind of challenges that she is facing in life. But there are some people who understand that when somebody is angry, the anger is never the issue. There is something else which is making the person angry, which is the issue. When I'm immature, I will fight with somebody because somebody is angry at me. तुमने गुस्सा क्यों किया? ऐसे कैसे चिल्ला दिया मेरे ऊपर? ठीक से बात करो. And the issue is not even brought to the surface. Ursula's mother, extraordinary, God bless her, she told her child, looks like today you are very frustrated, isn't it? You are angry because you got insulted at home. You got insulted at school, right? And Ursula is saying, yes. I'm giving all of you a brilliant tool right now with which you can solve many parenting issues. And the tool is just a phrase. If I'm ego involved, I will not be able to implement this tool. But if I'm really wanting to parent my children well, a simple one-sentence tool can work miracles. And what is that one-sentence tool? You think this way because. Fill up the sentence. Let's say my child wants to buy a brand new iPhone and they say, Papa, I want to buy an iPhone. Easy thing, nahi milega. Even easier, le le beta. How about you want an iPhone because, fill up the sentence. The effect and the cause both comes together. And if I ask my child, you want to buy an iPhone because all your friends have it? Let me find out why. And she might say, no, Papa. I want to move into psychology and I'm interviewing people and I want to buy an iPhone because the editing which can be possible through an iPhone to these small clips is so brilliant. I would love to be very handy with that. Hence, I want to buy an iPhone. Then I don't have to tell her, पैसा क्या पेड़ में उगता है, तुम लोग एक दूसरे को देख के ये सब सीखने का क्या जरूरत है, एक ने ले लिया मतलब हमको. The terms with which we disrespect a child and make them believe you are not good enough is not required when I just make this phrase and ask them that question. You want an iPhone because your friends have it? And she says, no, Papa. No anger, no tamasha, no melodrama, no emotional dramas, and a beautiful experience for the child as well as for the parents. So Ursula Byrne does that with the child and says, you are very angry because people make fun of you. She says, absolutely. They had a ritual in their home that every Saturday the whole family will sit and discuss. Mother said, let's discuss this tomorrow. She's a very poor lady. She's struggling to make ends meet. She has to feed so many children and also go out and earn. Saturday evening, there is a discussion happening. And Ursula Byrne's mother asks all the children, are you frustrated because you are poor? Every child, including the 3-year youngest one, raises the hand and says, we are very frustrated because we are poor. Do you find people disrespecting you because you are poor? Yes, we find people disrespecting us because we are poor. Do you wish you were rich? Yes, we wish we were rich. And then she asked a very beautiful question. How much money do you think will make you rich? And when you are rich, what do you think will happen? Ursula Burns replied, 9-year-old Ursula Burns is replying, I want to have 1 million. Mama asks, why 1 million? The child replies, that's the biggest number I know. Mama asks, do you want to earn more than that? She says, no, that is enough. Mama asks, when you have 1 million, tell me how will life look like? I can buy everything I want. Ah, amazing. What else? Nobody will disrespect me. What else? I will be very peaceful and there will be no frustrations in my life. Mama says, fantastic. Let's discuss. The owner of your school, is he a rich man? Yes. Have you seen him frustrated and angry sometimes? Yes. Which means when somebody is rich, it does not guarantee you a life without frustration. That's interesting. If the owner wants to buy an aircraft, can he buy? No. Which means when I have money, not necessarily I'll be able to buy everything that I want in my life. And with that, she just let it be. She didn't drive the point home, therefore, nothing. She just let it be. Now that's respect for the children. And that she did something brilliant. And that is why I salute that lady, the mother of Ursula Burns. She looks at the child, looks at the other children, and she tells them, if poverty is painful to you, and coming out of poverty is your goal, it's very good and nice. It's cute, beautiful, and I wish my children are also rich. But you know, when will you live a life of pride? Look at the way she's turning the conversation. When will you live a life of pride? Child says, I don't know. She says, looking at Ursula Burns, because she started the whole conversation. Looking at Ursula Burns, she says, the day you can bring 1 million poor people out of poverty, you will be very proud of yourself, and I will be very proud of you. I'll be happy if you earn $1 million. But I will be proud of you the day you bring 1 million people out from poverty. When Ursula Burns was about to become the CEO of Xerox, When she was asked, what is the breakthrough idea that you have by which you believe Xerox will go to the next orbit? She said, I know the power of photocopiers. I know today every corporate can afford it. But I can see a business opportunity here by which millions can come out of poverty. We can make a smaller machine. Students, small businesses can afford it. We will give these machines for people with only one plug to put. You don't need too much education. 1 hour of training will make those people ready to use those machines. 1 day's training and they can repair that machine. Millions of people will become businessmen and entrepreneurs. They will not have to search for jobs. They will live a life of pride. Look around in our country, any city, and have you seen these Xerox shops? और कितना बड़ा इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर चाहिए एक Xerox shop डालने के लिए? एक पतरे का छोटा सा जगह हुआ ना, एक टेबल हुआ ना, उसके ऊपर मशीन डाल के दुकानदारी चालू. One Xerox shop heavy duty, one Xerox machine heavy duty, 1.5 lakhs. Normal good functioning one, 50,000 rupees. How much can they earn? Extraordinary amounts of money. In an interview, Ursula Burns says, I'm so glad we could bring out 6.7 million people out of poverty thanks to my mother. Why am I sharing this with you? The greatest challenge that I see is parents do not understand the power of parenting. Do you have an idea what can happen when you parent the child well? It's not just about the child sitting properly, eating properly, talking properly, behaving properly, going to a Lamart's or a Loreto, going to one of those good schools, getting married to the right kind of a person, buying a big house, traveling all over the world, if possible, get an Ivy League education, Harvard, Stanford, MIT, US. This is all nice. It's good. Nothing wrong about it. It's beautiful. But this is not the power of parenting. Parenting can transform a human being into an extraordinary force of goodness. And one person can transform millions of lives the way Ursula Burns' mother could make Ursula Burns do. So it's not about the challenges that parents have with the children. It's about the vision of the parents, what they believe parenting can do. Papa Jesse will have a little idea about what he can do through this show. Some of you are in manufacturing will have an idea about what you can do with the products that you manufacture. I will have an idea about what can I do through the training program that I conduct. Parents do not have an idea about what they can achieve through parenting. You get a raw material, a blank slate, and they can be conditioned and trained to become heroes for the world. My question is, why not? Those of you who are interested in music, listen to a song called Mary, Did You Know? It's an extraordinary piece of music. But the singer is asking Mother Mary, when you held Jesus in your hands, did you know that this child will help millions of people? When you held Jesus in your hand, did you visualize that he will heal millions of people? When you held Jesus in your hand, did you know that he will give hope to millions of people? My question to you is, when you see your child, what do you see? When you see your child, whom do you see? When you see your child, what is the history you're thinking about which will be created in the future? And keeping that in mind, do we parent our children? And I'm not speaking about making them a doctor or a lawyer or somebody who comes from IIM and gets the biggest package of 1.5 crores. I'm not speaking about that. I'm speaking about the impact of the child on humanity per se. He need not be a social contributor. But even if he is like Narayan Murthy, who doesn't do donations, but you inspired an entire generation of technocrats to become entrepreneurs, why not? So, Papa JC, my biggest issue is parents do not see parenting as an extraordinary opportunity. They see it as something which is a natural expression of life. You know, like a tick mark, 24-25 साल के हो गए हैं, चल यार शादी कर ले. 2-3 साल हो गए शादी के, चल भाई बच्चे कर ले. बच्चे हो गए, अभी 3 साल का हो गया, एक अच्छा स्कूल में डाल दे. मतलब मोटा मोटी if he is a good human being और थोड़ा बहुत अच्छा सा एजुकेशन हो गया, I have succeeded in parenting. It's much more powerful than that. Much more powerful than that. With that, I'll take a pause. I can talk to you about a few issues which parents face while they are parenting their children. But let me take a pause over here, hand over the spotlight back to you. And in case you want me to continue speaking on that, I can. But in case there are questions that you would like to introduce right now, over to you, Papa JC.
Thank you. It's such an honor listening to you. Actually, आपकी बात सुन के ना बड़ा मजा आता है. तो probably हमारे शो में ना फॉर्मेट ऐसा है कि लोगों को बोलने का मौका कम मिलता है, जवाब ज्यादा देते हैं. बट आपकी बातें इतनी अच्छी हैं that हम चाहते हैं कि हम आपसे और सुने. Because issues अगर if you write down the issues that people are facing, or if they ask you these questions, the questions वो generally रहेंगे कि हम मेरी बात नहीं सुनता है, वो यहाँ नहीं करता है, वो नहीं करता है. तो वो जवाब तो हम लेते रहते हैं. मतलब we will take from you eventually, but we want to hear from you more. Your experience is what will actually be the solution to all our questions.
Okay, that's a tough one.
Yeah, because you are actually, when you're talking about parenting in general on a very large platform. So please give us more insight into your experiences with other parents. Like my question was very simple question, जिसमें हम जानना चाहते थे आपके हिसाब से 3 जो सबसे बड़ी समस्या होती है पेरेंट्स की, जो हम लोग नॉर्मली क्वेश्चन करते हैं आपसे on a very large format, on a very universal format. एक तो आपने बताया हम लोग को पेरेंट बनने के लिए क्या, the power of parenting, all that we have to revise, we have to understand from you how we do that. You said very clearly about power of parenting. Good enough. ऐसे करना we'll have to learn from you. Secondly, आप हमें ये बताएं कि आपके पास जो 3 सबसे बड़ी समस्या आती है बाकी पेरेंट्स की, वो आप कैसी समस्या आती है, उसको कैसे एड्रेस करते हैं? देखिए आप सारे के सारे आ रहे हैं, सारे क्वेश्चंस आने शुरू हो गए, बट मोस्टली सारे क्वेश्चंस आर वही रिलेटेबल ही हैं. हाउ टू हैंडल डिजिटल फॉर्मेट, हाउ टू handle their anger, how to make sure that they listen to us, how to make sure that they are doing. So we will address them. We will really address them. But आपकी बात सुनना ज़्यादा ज़रूरी. We want to hear from you. So please, the spotlight goes back to you.
Okay, thanks, Atan. That's a very, very difficult job that you have given to me. But let me see what is it that I can do. And my prayers is, let's see if we can do justice. Most parents do not respect their children. They become very judgmental of their children. They label their children very fast. तुम तो मेरी बात सुनोगे नहीं, तुमको बोल के तो कोई फायदा है नहीं. एक ही चीज तुमको कितनी बार बोलना पड़ेगा? तुमने मेरी बात नहीं सुनी, तुम्हारा फ्यूचर क्या होगा मालूम है? बाजार में जाके अपना भाव जरा पता करके आओ. ये रात को 2 बज रहे, अभी तक तुम लोग सोते क्यों नहीं? तुम लोगों को पैसे का कोई वैल्यू है कि नहीं? तो दिमाग चलता है कि नहीं? जो बोला है वो चुपचाप कर लो, और मेरे से बिना पूछे कुछ किया तो देखना. इतना पैसा क्यों खर्चा होता है तुम्हारा? तुम दोस्तों की बात में इतनी जल्दी क्यों नहीं आ जाते? अरे एक जगह बैठ के फोकस के संग पढ़ाई क्यों नहीं करते हो? अरे तुम्हारे ऊपर कितना पैसा लगाया है, कितना पैसा खर्चा किया है, तुम लोगों को इज्जत ही नहीं है उसकी. Now, all these statements are said by different parents at different times. In other words, what they are telling their children is, you are not even worthy of respect. Fundamentally, you are useless, but because you are born to me, you will get some privileges in life. In other words, there is a controlled drama which is on at most homes often. I am smarter than you, you better listen to me. Think about it. You have an employee in your office who's always disrespected, or let's say always will be a little extreme, but often disrespected. Can you get the best out of them? Think about it this way. Somebody disrespects you often. Can they get the best out of you? I need to get the best out of Papa JC. Do I need to respect him when I communicate? Or is it okay if I say, yeah, this is how I am, take it or leave it? यार मेरे इंटेंशंस अच्छे हैं, सिर्फ जबान थोड़ी खारी है. अरे बोल दिया तो क्या हो गया यार, अपनों में तो बोल ही सकते हैं. ऐसे नहीं होता है, ऐसे नहीं चलता. The need for respect is greater than the need of love. I think I shared this statement in the earlier session also. And I'm a very, very big believer of that. People will move mountains for you when they feel respected by you. But Naren, they make so many mistakes. I understand, I agree. So tell me this, when you are making mistakes in life, would you like somebody to jump on you, pounce on you? Or would you like somebody to very respectfully communicate to you what needs to be communicated? Did Ursula Burns' mother disrespect the child even when the child is telling the mother, I hate you and all the misery of my life is because of you? What did Ursula Burns' mother do? Understand there is a deeper malice, there is a deeper issue. My child does not hate me, but she does not know how to handle the disrespect that she is getting. चलो रेस्पेक्टफुली बात करते हो ना, उनको अच्छे से बरोबर लाइन पे लाएंगे. You ask children today evening when you are having that program, ask children, do your parents love you? Most children will say yes. Then ask them, do they respect you enough? They will go blank. Some might say, yeah, but you'll see their eyes are lost. The eyes does not have conviction. The voice does not have power. Ask them, are you on Instagram? Look at the yes that they say. And then ask them, do your parents respect you? Now see if the yes comes with the same intensity. Respect is like oxygen to a human being. All great people and all great communicators always make the other person feel respected. What happens when I respect people? When I respect people, they listen with an open mind. When I disrespect people, their mind gets closed and they go into defensive. And they come to a conclusion, they will never understand me. Let me go off track for about 20 seconds and I'll come back. Whenever there is a fight among couples, do you hear this statement coming now and then, you will never understand me? होता है कभी? Is that statement made? You will never understand me? 15, 20, 25 years of marriage and the other can say, you don't understand me. And that little child, whether he's 3 years old or 13 years old or 23 years old, also feels my parents don't understand me. Now conversation stops. Instructions are on. Remember in the last session we spoke about the instruction manual. So the first big issue is respect. The second big issue is role model. When I tell my children, let's not waste money, the child looks at us. Am I a good role model? सबसे बड़ा रोग क्या बोलेंगे लोग? We tell our children, छोड़ो ना दुनिया क्या बोलती है. But do they find parents living by दुनिया क्या बोलेगी वो important नहीं है. Let's say an affair happens and one of the first thing which is said is ये हमारी नाक कटवा देगा दुनिया में. दुनिया में. If I tell my children, have a disciplined life, can they look at me and say, when I look at you, I understand what is the disciplined life? If I tell my children, don't fight, do they find me fighting with my wife? When I tell my children, don't complain, do they find me complaining about my mother, my father, my in-laws, my brother, my sister, to other adults in the house, not to the children, but complaining is on? I tell my child, don't be sarcastic. And am I sarcastic towards people? Let's say somebody comes and he's a little overweight. Do I look at and say, "Arey yaar, tu bada fit lag raha hai"? Everybody in the group laughs. That fellow is a little uncomfortable. And we think, kya sense of humor hai? And we tell the child, "Beta, don't be sarcastic and don't insult anybody." भैया वो blank slate है. उसको जो दिखेगा ना, वो समझेगा. 60% of what we absorb is through the eyes. About 30% of what we absorb is through the ears. And fundamentally, we absorb a lot of emotions through voice and sound. And 10% are the other things. Now imagine 30%, that is the voice is saying, respect everyone. But what they see is me disrespecting others. Wrong role modeling se right parenting nahi ho sakta. So this is issue number 2. Issue number 3 is a new age issue, which was not existing even 10 years ago, but this is the need of these times. And that is collaboration. Now, what do I mean by this? Now, this is going to be very interesting. Collaboration means you are smart, I am smart, let's find a way out. It's not prescriptive. It's not a leader on the top has decided what people at the bottom should do. All over the world, in any good corporate, the whole culture now has become collaborative. COVID-19 is there, Sanofi and Glaxo, pharma company number 1 and 2 of the world, are collaborating to find a vaccine. Earlier, they would have never collaborated. The whole world is moving towards collaboration. So is parenting. We have a rule at home. If I have to buy anything which is valued more than 25,000 rupees, there is a discussion at home. So the other day, I wanted to have a brand new home theater system. And it would have costed me about 2.5 lakhs for the Bose one that I wanted to buy. As usual, I said in the evening home meeting that, darlings, I am thinking that I will buy a Bose home theater system. बहुत सुनने की इच्छा है. Pure sound, बड़ा मजा है. My son Neeraj, who's about 23 years old, looks at me and says, Bose is really good. My wife looks at the children and says, Papa has been working too hard. I think he deserves a good music system. Younger daughter Mehak is all over Papa and says, Papa, whatever you want. And then my son looks at me and says, is it necessary? You want a good music system? Buy 11,000 rupees earphones. It will give you the same impact which probably this 2 lakh rupee system will give. And you have that 2 lakh rupee system, everybody can listen, everybody might also get disturbed. In fact, you can experiment with a 3,000 rupee earphone that I gave. Then if you think you want even better, we can buy the 11,000 one. इतना पैसा खर्चा करने का भी जरूरत है क्या पापा? My dream got cancelled. I couldn't buy the Bose system. But the family collaborates to come to a decision. We want to go on a holiday. Where should we go for a holiday? Let's discuss the pros and cons. One day my wife Bharti says, Naren, I think we should move to a bigger house. ये 3 BHK है ना, 4 BHK, 5 BHK लेते हैं अभी. And then she says, छोड़ो जाने दो, discussion में ना ऐसे ही cancel हो जाएगा. One of those days, my younger daughter says, I want to buy a new sneaker because her friend had bought a brilliant Asics ka sneaker. And then she says, but it's not urgent, not required. The whole culture is everything will be done in collaboration. Sab baat karenge. And this started about 6 years ago. So when Mehak, my younger one, was 13 years old, she had a right and she had a say in every decision of the house, including buying of a car. Let me share a secret with all of you. It's been 5 years since I have a car. I don't have a car. My wife has one, which is a Jazz, which is a 10-year-old car. I don't have a car for my travels. One of those days, I said, I want to buy a Benz now for myself. And we were having a discussion at home, and Neeraj, my son, told me, Papa, a gift like that should be when you hit a milestone, not just because we have money. So let the milestone be when we have 5 crores of savings in our bank. Loans and all are not there. Then let's buy a Benz for 50 lakhs for you. He introduced to me a word called disposable surplus income. He said, Papa, EMI में ये सब चीज नहीं खरीदने का है, जिसका वैल्यू सिर्फ वैनिटी का है. मतलब गाड़ी के अंदर बैठ जाओ, फिर बाहर क्या है, अच्छा लोग देखेंगे, अरे वाह बेंज, अरे न्यू बेंज, अरे 50 लाख की गाड़ी. लेकिन अपन EMI भर रहे क्यों पापा? So how about having a surplus of 5 crores in the bank with all loans paid off? And then he also went on to say, then Papa will have a budget of 1 crores for a car for you. 5 साल हो गया, अभी वो 5 करोड़ इकट्ठे नहीं हुए. What happens as a result of this is, you know how the kids are thinking about themselves? How they know that because I am the father, my words are not words from Bible which has to be followed. I make mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes. So how can I take a decision and say, this is it? Collaboration. It's okay to tell your children, I'm going through a bad phase right now, but I'm very positive. In 1 year, I'll come out of it. I just wanted you guys to know the standard of living our family will remain the same because I love to see all of you enjoy good things of life. But I just thought I'll share with you. This is not a poor me sharing ke mere upar bahut boj hai. But when I celebrate all the good things of my life with you, I also thought this tough phase of my life you guys should know. But promise me, we will not create sadness and misery in our family because of that. Because I get motivation when everybody is happy at home. So if everybody is happy, 6 mahine mein khatam ho jayega. If everybody is sad, mere ko 5 saal lagega. But you guys should know that your father is going through a tough time right now. Can you imagine the atmosphere in the home? Pyar, mohabbat, masti, jokes, small happinesses, and life is very beautiful. So I'm a very big believer in these 3 things. And all the families who are living a good life must have unknowingly implemented all these 3 points. Must have unknowingly implemented all these 3 points. Papa JC, over to you.
I'm listening. I'm so enthralled with you, man. आपकी बातें सुन के ना, I don't know. We don't have questions yet. when you are talking mostly, you are showing me my mirror, and we are all seeing our mirrors in ourselves when you are talking. हम लोग ये सारी गलतियां, ये सारी रोज चीजें रोज करते हैं. But last time also you made me emotional. Again, you're making me emotional today. But we are all out to hear more from you, man. You are such a wonderful speaker. This forum is not going to be I'm sorry, guys. Okay, there are few questions they want to ask. Do you really want to ask? Unmuting Sanjay Bankaji. Sorry to keep you waiting, Sanjay ji. Okay, Monica, please help me unmute now. Sanjay, please unmute yourself. Mahendra ji, please unmute yourself.
Hi Naren, how are you?
Okay.
I am on top of the world.
Sir, long time no see at all.
Oh, when did you ship to Calcutta?
Hey, I am very much in Chennai, dear.
Okay. Good to see you.
Yeah, same out here. No, I have got no question to ask you. I just wanted to say hello to you. And what you speak is, I know, well good enough to understand. How is
Thank you. All good, dear.
Hello. Sorry, not to take much of your time.
Yeah, we'll connect offline.
Yep.
Thank you, Rathi ji. Sanjay, you want to say something? Okay, there are a few questions lined up on the chat box. But before we go that, you must listen to these remarks they have given. Excellent, respect, role modeling, collaborating, mesmerized. Narendra Godiani, you a magician to hear. Respect is like oxygen to the other person. Oh, excellent. आज तो बस question नहीं आने वाले. You are going to have a monologue session. We are going to have a monologue session. I'm telling you. Everybody is so enthralled with your words. अच्छा, basically, let's take a few questions which we have already received. In fact, हमारे पास already बहुत सारे questions आए हुए हैं. So let us take a few of them.
Of
To
course.
start with, the most difficult chapter that we have to play as a father or a mother is when we are not able to understand the difference between the two generations when it's connected to the digital world. You see, that's the biggest problem that we all are facing. आज के दिन में जो digital world has taken over the new generation completely. और हमारे पास we cannot explain to them कि आप इससे बाहर निकलो, real life में आओ, आप ऐसा करो, या whatever you can do. We are not able to convince. In general, this is a problem with every parent. I think it's a world phenomenon right now. So how do we teach them this digital detoxification? How do we bring them out of it into real life? Or should we accept this as the real life? Being digital is the real life. मतलब हमारे लिए ये तय करना बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा है कि हम तीनों में से कौन सा प्लेटफॉर्म चूज करें. या तो हम एक्सेप्ट कर ले उनको with digitalization, or we tell them to come back to reality and face the other one. So how do we address this issue?
I'll give you a very brief answer, but then you will have to give me the leeway of at least a week for me to give you a proper and a deep answer. Whenever there is an issue, we must first find what is the cause. Now imagine that I come to your home. You'll invite me to your home, na, Papa Jesse, when I'm in Calcutta?
100%.
So I come to your home, and you had come to the airport to pick me up, and you have also traveled from another city just 1 hour before. So the car had come to receive you. You waited in the airport. Nobody is at home for about 6 days. So you tell Naren, कोई बात नहीं, अपन जाएंगे 10-15 मिनट में खिड़की खोल देंगे और मजा मस्ती करेंगे, बात करेंगे. I said, done, not an issue. We board the car, we reach home, and you open the door and you feel the stink of a dead rat. और इतने दिन से घर बंद था, तो शायद जिस दिन गए थे उसी दिन कोई चूहा मर गया कहीं, और अभी तो पूरे घर में बदबू फैल गई. Now you have 3 options. Option number 1, pretend nothing is wrong. And pretend as if, मतलब ये तो नॉर्मल है, ये तो अच्छा ही है, इसमें खराब क्या है. और मतलब नाक में तो इशू है, बाकी कोई चीज में तो इशू नहीं है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है, बैठो आराम से बात करेंगे. Everybody is very uncomfortable and nobody has the power to tell you, darling, थोड़ा बदबू ज्यादा है. They don't have the power to tell you. So they all pretend that the emperor has clothes and the emperor does not have clothes. The story which we all read in school. Option number 2, you immediately tell, a room freshener kidhar hai? Chal room freshener leke aa. And you put a room freshener, you empty 3 bottles in your flat. And because of that intense room freshener, we are not able to get the stink. But for how long? After 1.5 hours, the room freshener's impact is gone. The stink is now again felt by each one of us. And as we are sitting there, those whose glands are more powerful can feel it early. Those of them who have lost the sense of smell, they will feel it a little later. But badu वापस आनी चालू हो गई. Now you have 2 options. अरे जाके 3 और कैन खरीद के लाओ. And you do that every 3 hours. Final option. Go and find where is the dead rat. Now, here is the issue. One, I don't want to find the dead rat because the closer I go, the more it stinks. Then to lift the dead rat by its tail and throw it outside is again a very uncomfortable experience. Like that you might also feel, yaar kitna bura cheez hai, itna ganda hai. But if you throw it out and then you open the windows, how long will the stink remain? So the key in any issue is not the stink, but it is the source of the stink. ये क्यों आया? उसको हम हैंडल कर सकते हैं क्या? What is visible on the surfaces, children are using technology a lot. What is visible on the surfaces, this thing called the mobile phone has taken over the life. What is visible on the surfaces, डाइनिंग टेबल पे भी खाना भी सब लोग खा रहे हैं, तो भी एक नजर तो इधर ही है. What is visible on the surfaces, रात को 1 बजे 2 बजे तक चैटिंग चालू है. This is visible on the surface, but this is not the issue. What is the issue? Some kind of fear. Will I miss out if I am not online? Will I be considered as a prude if I am not online? And I'm asking this question to all of you. Has it ever happened that normal times, not these times, pre-corona times, subah akhbar nahi aaya and you feel restless? And you go to the door many times and then you shrug your shoulder also, aaj paper nahi hai, aaj paper nahi hai. And some more anxious one might also send somebody to the neighbor to find out, yo, uska paper aa gaya kya tera, dekh to. And if the answer is uska aa gaya, we become even more angry. Uska aa gaya, apna kyun nahi hai? I need information, and if I'm not getting information, I'm becoming restless. All my friends are online, and if I'm not there, I'll miss out on things. Is that a fear that your child has, because of which he's online? Is it that he finds it very uncomfortable to relate to people? Here is another incident for you. A girl who's 38 years old was bought by her parents for a counseling to me. Naren, this kid is not getting married, and tell her she should get married. And that lady asks me, the 38-year-old kid to me, a lady asks me, Naren, tell me one good reason why I should get married. She says, I don't have a need for physical intimacy. मेरे अंदर सेक्स का ड्राइव नहीं है उतना. So that is not an issue. I'm having a good corporate career. My identity is good. I'm making a lot of money for myself. I have my own 2 BHK that I have. I live independently. I travel for 15 days a month on my work, and every year I take a 2-month holiday where I go and travel in one country for 2 months and I come back. Like that, I've already traveled 13 countries. Naren, tell me what will become better in my life if I get married? And then she looks at the parents and says, आप लोगों का झगड़ा कितना होता है? I should get married. Then I should fight. And then if I have to go somewhere, I have to take 10 permissions. And then I have to answer people who have entered into my life yesterday. Tell me what is the benefit I'm getting? What do I answer her? So these instructions won't work because they have their own mind. We need to find out what is the stinking dead rat inside their head, which results in people are busy on the phones. Is it that when they talk at home, they are judged? Is it that they're always told what is not okay in them? Is it that they have a poor self-esteem? They are not able to win in life. They have a lot of love and care at home. You are very supportive parents. You give them a lot of freedom. You give them everything that the child needs. But somewhere the child feels I'm not doing enough in life. What happens when somebody plays a game? If the game has begun wrong and they have not seen possibilities of winning, they can cancel that game and start the game again. Real life में कैसे करेगा? एक business चालू हुआ, ठीक नहीं हुआ, they can't close and start another one again. So they have this feeling that I'm not good enough in anything. So at least let me play games where in the 5th try or the 6th try, I win something. So the issue can be he or she actually feels a little low about themselves and their escape from the world is into that mobile phones. पहले समझो कि डेड रेट क्या है and then collaborate. बात करो. And the child should be able to say, you know, I'm not able to hold on to any friend. I have a friend, 1 year goes great, and then something happens, some misunderstanding, and I lose that friend. And I don't want to lose friends like this. At least in the online world, we don't have these issues. So his issue can be, I'm not able to hold on to friends. The issue can be, I'm a little plump, I'm a little dark, I'm not as smart as others. Online world में इसका कोई problem नहीं. What is the dead stinking rat? It is not going to be solved by you saying, ठीक है यार, जो करना है कर. And please don't say that dialogue. हमारी जिंदगी तो कट गई, तुम्हारा भविष्य के लिए बोल रहे हैं. बहुत बोरिंग डायलॉग यार, मत बोलो यार. Ask, listen, understand, discuss, and find a solution together. Good news is, and for all of you, this is a good news. Next Sunday, I'm taking an online seminar for 1 hour only on this one topic, and that is 7 proven ways to conquer digital addiction. I will give all the attendees 7 proven ways to conquer digital addiction. There will be close to 5,000 people who will be there in that program. And I would love you to also come. But there is one small issue in that program. It's a very costly program. It is a very big paid program, and see if you can afford it. It is 99 rupees per person. 99 रुपए लगेंगे. वो program free नहीं है. You know, amid this program, and we had 67,000 people who registered, about 10,000 came. And that day I decided, यार, free में नहीं करेंगे program. 99 रुपए दे दो. And take home a wealth of information.
99 के फेर में डाल दिए तो
अब करना ही पड़ेगा. 99 के फेर से निकालूंगा, डालूंगा नहीं. अभी 99 के फेर में हो.
Excellent. But हम आना चाहेंगे. I would like to join. तो आपका कब कितने बजे शो है संडे को?
So Sunday ko it is I think 7 to 8 p.m. I will send the details to you.
Yeah, please.
आप भेज देना, but otherwise मेरा show clash नहीं करना चाहिए.
Next Sunday 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. definite. If some of you can remember, it is summit.wowparenting.com.
ठीक है, done. I have the link. I have taken the picture already. आपके DP में है.
Correct. It's there in that DP. I will anyway send you the link so that you can share it with all the friends. It's going to be a brilliant program. You would love that program. And my appeal is, see that program along with your children. Make your children sit. And after the program is over, collaborate and discuss for an hour. And I can guarantee you, most of the parents will find their solutions to this big issue in that 1 hour's time. Over to you.
Thank you. मजा आ गया सुन के. In fact, I'll tell you some experience that I have had in so many days. This is the 39th show, as I said. और पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है कि हमने hardly 5% बोला होगा. Maximum आप ही बोल रहे हैं. And we're enjoying it so much that we would like to get back to you again. But before that, Sanjay Banka ji को मैं unmute कर रहा हूँ. Sanjay ji, आप please बोलिए. Yeah.
Yes, Narendra bhai, thank you very much for sharing this insight. So, like most of us, I think our kids have grown up. So we can only see how we have done the parenting of our kids in retrospect. So my son is now in college studying software engineering. Daughter has passed law. There are two questions which I want to ask. That is it really due to parenting that great leaders and great personalities are born? When you gave a reference of Jesus Christ, that musical song, and all of us within our capability, based upon our education, our own parenting, what we learn, we try to give the best parenting.
Absolutely.
But once we see the output, once we see the child, we always in retrospect as to what we missed, what we could not do.
Yeah.
By this time, our children have already grown up. They are 25, 24. So at this juncture, if we have some dream or some mission, how do we align them and bring the child or guide the child to its proper destination? Or should it be our duty as a parent to give a continuous guidance to the children now that they have become adult?
Thank you for that question and thank you for your kind words, Sanjay ji. Children outgrow childhood. Parents never outgrow parenthood.
Yeah.
बच्चे तो बड़े हो जाएंगे, वो माँ बाप भी बन जाएंगे.
Right.
लेकिन माँ बाप का जो दिल है, वो जो बच्चों के लिए जो भावनाएं हैं, उसको तो हम कभी भी आउटग्रो नहीं कर पाएंगे. And if our relationship is of mutual trust and respect, we should guide them till our last breath. The experiences we have, the maturity we have, the outlook that we have, the network we have, will all be of tremendous use to children. So please keep guiding your children as long as you're alive. Never think that your children don't need you. They will need you all the time. They will always need you.
Okay. So one more question is on the sibling rivalry. Like, we always face the sibling rivalry. One has two kids, and this become more prominent when one is a boy and other is a girl. And it is generally the girl who mostly feel that she is being bypassed, or she is being parents are more partisan to the boy. How do we take care of that? Is it only the 2 points, the trust and discussion, or something more?
Okay. Now, in continuation to the earlier question that you asked, first I will answer that and then I'll come to this. It's nice that you were happy with that small answer, but since you have asked that question, let me give you the answer to the other question that you asked earlier. Is everything about parenting? Nothing in life is ever about everything. There is a role which nature plays. There is a role which nurture plays. There is a deep science happening all over the world on the importance of genes. And in many spiritual scriptures, it is mentioned that There is something called Pitraran. I get certain characteristics in my genes because of my parents. But new research also says the genes also require the right environment in which something can blossom. I stay in Pune, and next to Pune, there is a place called Ratnagiri. Ratnagiri is a place where the most delicious mangoes called Alfonso come. Same seeds of Alfonso, if I seed it somewhere else, let's say I bring it to Calcutta and put there, वो नहीं उग पाएगा.
It won't come.
Nurturing has its own role. Nature has its own role. If I have the seed of an orange, apple can never come from it. That is nature. But if that seed of apple is not given the right soil, again apples will not come from it. Now these two go hand in hand. There are enough extraordinary people who did not have great parents per se. They are exceptions rather than the rules. But if you look at most great parents, most great personalities,
Yes.
and if you know them well, if you interact with them, you will find they will point out to an experience in their childhood or a forming experience with their parents, where one day my father said this to me and that became the turning point of my life. Can Virat Kohli be a great batsman by himself? Yeah. But then why does he need a coach? Number one batsman in the world, he still needs a coach. Because the fine-tuning which is possible through somebody else who's looking at it from an outside point of view. So I'm an extraordinarily big believer in the power of parenting. And I believe that every child can mature and get nurtured extraordinarily well through right parenting.
Right.
This is to the earlier question that you had.
Right.
Now, when it comes to sibling rivalry, do not assume that you know everything. Again, when your daughter says that the brother is getting better benefits or more ease, ask her, what do you think can be the solution? Sit with the family and say what you exactly want may be practical, may not be practical, but let's find the path. I need to buy a car. My son says, is it necessary? And then says, okay, आपका भी नहीं, मेरा भी नहीं, वो 5 crore कर लो, फिर 1 crore का कार ले लो ना. Now, when we discuss together, the idea of a solution starts emerging. And as we start implementing these ideas, you will find the rivalry going down. As the rivalry goes down, again, more and more collaboration happens. So sit together, have the right environment, no loud voices, no emotional dialogues. Let's focus on what will be a path by which we think we are moving towards the solution. Let's make progress. And if we make enough progress, one day we will reach the destination of it. So sibling rivalries can be eliminated and reduced dramatically by having these kind of open dialogues where misunderstandings can be cleared and some common actions can be formed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you, Narendra ji.
Thank you, Sanjay, for a lovely question.
जी, thank you.
Okay. एक क्वेश्चन हमारे पास आया था ग्रुप से अभी जस्ट आई वाज जस्ट रीडिंग इट थोड़ा सीरियस क्वेश्चन है बट यू विल हैव टू गाइड हाउ टू टेक इट
Yeah.
Often children of any age group report to their parents of being sexually assaulted by the relatives and parents seem to look helpless because these people are their relatives. What should be the role of the parent in this kind of a scenario? And what is it that a child goes through in this and when they see that their parents did not or could not do a thing?
Okay. Sensitive indeed, but the answer is very simple and clean. But before I give the answer to you, I have a question. And my question is, do you have courage?
अभी तो शायद ये क्वेश्चन पूछा ना उन्होंने वरना शायद would have been addressed.
No, I'm just putting it as an open question. You need not even answer to me, but you need to ask yourself this question. Do you have courage? Because if you want to do something right in life, and there may be some conflicts or some challenges out there, you will first need courage. The moment you think about a solution, you know there are complications. And to face this complication, you need courage. A person who molests a child or sexually abuses a child is a criminal. There needs to be no soft corner for that person whatsoever. He needs to be taken to task. He needs to be penalized in ways which is going to serve a larger purpose. I'm going to be very selfish if my child is molested and I hush it under the carpet and I just said, उनसे ना अपने को आज से डील नहीं करना, अपने को उनके घर नहीं जाना, उनसे कुछ लेना देना नहीं. That is selfish. I should be able to call a meeting of people, maybe people who are necessary, not everybody, and say, this is what has been done. Today it was my child, tomorrow it can be your child, third day it can be somebody else's child. In my life, I have counseled many youngsters and especially ladies who get so scared of everything in life because they were molested. And either they did not have the courage to tell the mother or the father, or if they told, they said, "Koi baat nahi, chhod de, rehne de, bas unke samne mat jana kabhi." Now this is nonsense. Sorry to use these words. You need to call it out. The future of your child is at stake. She is harmed, she is abused. She will not outgrow this unless she sees courage and strength in you, role model. Tomorrow she will work in a corporate in a very respectable place and somebody will try to abuse her. What will she do then? Resign from that job, go into another job and live scared the rest of her life? Our job is to fill our children with courage. Haven't you heard हिम्मत मर्दा मदद खुदा? यार हिम्मत नहीं रखा तभी तो 190 साल अंग्रेजों ने राज किया ना. और हिम्मत है तो सब साथ देते. Courage is the name of the game. Do whatever you need to do, but with courage. And that person should be able to realize this is not to be done with anybody else ever in their life. Now, I know you might have a soft corner. नहीं उसकी wife है, उनके बच्चों के ऊपर क्या होगा? In a war, there will always be casualties. Even if I'm fighting war from the right side, there will be casualties. And if I cannot take casualties, then I will not be able to fight a war. And if I'm not willing to fight a war and somebody is out there wanting to exploit me, I will be exploited for the rest of my life. And that is not acceptable. I will
So,
give you
in this situation, I was just thinking, I'm sorry I interrupted. आप बोल रहे हो कि straight away call for a meeting and have the discussion, open discussion.
expose that person. Expose that person. You cannot, you need not ever protect such people. You have to expose them. When they know they can get away, not only that fellow, but 10 more people will multiply. And when that fellow is exposed, 10 other people who may have a desire will be on the defensive. Don't go easy on them. Go very tough.
The second part of the question is, what is going in the head of a daughter or the child?
Here I will give you a very, very beautiful answer. So there is an aggressive side and you need to handle it that way. And there is a very beautiful side, and I would love it if you handle it this way. When my daughter was 12 years old, and when she started her periods, I had a conversation with her. And again, in my family, we have these family conversations. So I told her, you are having periods. And let me explain to you what periods is. existence gives woman a capability to create life. The way we keep water in a matka, similarly, there is an ovary inside your body in which life will be created. The place where life gets created and nurtured from a small cell to a full baby, it needs oxygen, it needs nourishment. Again, existence's way of nourishing that place and keeping it fresh is through blood. That blood has a life of only 28 days. After 28 days, that blood is of no use. The power of that blood is gone. That blood now starts decaying. So existence says, my child, this girl is so nice. Now that blood, that rubbish has to be taken out. अपन घर साफ करते हैं ना, उसके बाद में मेला पानी को फेंक देते हैं ना, वैसे ही वो मेला खून है और वो ऊपर वाला ना निकाल देता है. And it comes out from the place from where you urinate. So having periods means existence is saying physically you can now nurture a life. There is no shame about periods. You don't have to hide about your periods. You don't have to be embarrassed about your periods. लेकिन जैसे खाना खाते खाते दाल नीचे नहीं गिरना चाहिए, तो we are careful. Similarly, when you have periods, your clothes should not become dirty, where you are sitting should not become dirty. So you use what they have called as a pad, and the pad has this purpose कि आसपास में कुछ गंदगी नहीं होनी चाहिए. And I have seen parents shocked, aghast, oh my God, periods के बारे में कैसे बात करूं? मैं बाप हूं, मैं बेटी से ऐसे कैसे बात? अरे यार, कितना मैटर ऑफ फैक्ट सिंपल चीज है, उसको क्यों कॉम्प्लिकेटेड बना रहे हैं हम? Part number 2. Now this is one part of the whole story. Part number 2. I asked my child, whom do you think is the most beautiful woman ever born on this planet? She said Cleopatra, Catherine Zeta-Jones. My son also spoke about 2-3 models. My wife was looking at me at what I am going to say. That's very dangerous. And then I smiled and said, I am from Calcutta. The most beautiful woman ever to be born on this planet is Mother Teresa. She created missionaries of charity, and she would take care of 6 million people every day. A woman who's not from India, comes from a country called Albania, sets up her base in Calcutta. And through her work, 6 million people are impacted every day. And when Mother Teresa died, in her last journey, prime ministers, presidents, and ambassadors from 110 countries were there. The police could not do so much bandobast. So prime ministers of countries were standing shoulder to shoulder with the rickshawalas. And as Mother Teresa's body was going, this is respect. And bring the photograph of Mother Teresa. Will she win a Miss Universe contest? Look at her. She can't even stand straight. She has arthritis. Back is bent like this. Look at her face. Jhuriyan. Wrinkles all over her face. I don't think she would have ever put Pond's anti-wrinkle night cream or day cream. And yet when she died, 110 leaders of nations were there to salute her. And I asked my children that day, how important do you think a body is? एक लाइफ में ये शरीर का महत्व क्या है? How important is a body for the person's self-esteem, image, me thinking I'm important, will I get good friends in life or not? Body का role क्या है? How important is a very attractive body? you and me will be known for the work that we do using this body. In fact, if you are too attractive, people will look at you with eyes to abuse you, not eyes of respect. Somebody is too cool, forgive for using this word, too sexy, and people look at them with respect? Or do they strip them with their eyes? Body is a tool. This remote is a tool. This bottle is a tool. This phone is a tool. This wallet is a tool. This body is a tool. I'm bald. That doesn't define my life. I'm tall. Doesn't define my life. What do I do using this body? That defines my life. Unfortunately, we live in a culture where people who are better looking are called special. घर में अगर बच्ची गोरी है, क्या करोगे उसका? वो अमिताभ का गाना, जिसकी बीवी गोरी उसका भी बड़ा नाम है, कमरे में बैठा दो बिजली का क्या काम है, इसके लिए चाहिए गोरी बीवी। मतलब क्या करोगे उसका? Be as smart as Mother Teresa, Mahatma Gandhi. Look at his body. One langot, one towel, and one lakdi. Today, there is no trainer in the world who speaks about willpower, ambition, vision, non-violence, anywhere in the world who can take a session without mentioning Mahatma Gandhi's name. पूरे दुनिया में कोई नहीं है. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, Rabindranath Tagore, let's take Calcutta's people. Arey, body is a tool. And then I told them, if somebody looks better than you, be very glad, congratulate them, enjoy them. But that does not bring down your self-worth. You are not your body. You are your mind, how you think, and how you use this body. That's what defines you. मैं रास्ते में जा रहा हूं, किसी ने मेरे को धक्का दे दिया, किसी ने मेरे को यहां ऐसे कर दिया. How does it change my life? So in case somebody has touched you inappropriately in places which are called as private places, how does it change your life? कोई नहीं. Poor fellow had some needs in his life and he thought his needs will be fulfilled by this. I run an office, somebody comes to me and says, मेरे को 50% increment चाहिए. He has some needs, I can't give in, and I say, sorry boss, I can't give it to you. That's all. Take it as a small, insignificant incident and move ahead in your life. उसको बड़ा मत बनाओ. That is actually बहुत छोटा है, बहुत छोटी चीज है. Speak to your daughter or speak to your son this way. And my suggestion is, have a discussion in your family where if your children are marriageable age or impressionable age, drive this into them. It's character, it's courage, it's communication. This is what defines a human being. Nothing else does. Over to you.
Excellent. Excellent. क्या ब्यूटीफुली समझाया आपने. इतनी डिफिकल्ट सब्जेक्ट को आपने कितने अच्छे समझाया बॉस. I just hope and pray that more and more people listen to what you have explained and the way you have explained it. It will definitely give them some respite or some kind of relief. Excellent. It was a very sensitive topic. I was worrying कि आप कैसे बोलेंगे इसको, how you'll address it, but very well explained. Thank you, boss. Thank you so much. In fact, एक issue और है, मतलब जो अच्छा, there is a hands up there. Let's take this question. Alok Mohta ji, I'm unmuting you.
नरेंद्र जी, मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
अरे बिल्कुल जोर से आ रही है. और आप मेरे को नरेंद्र जी मत बोलो.
नहीं, देखिए, मैं सबसे पहले तो जो है अपने दिल की बात आपसे ये कहता हूँ, आपकी आवाज में ईश्वर का वास है.
अरे बाप रे.
ये आप जो कुछ भी कह रहे हैं, ये ऊपर से ईश्वर की देन है, जो आप इतनी बढ़िया और इतनी अच्छे ढंग से हम लोगों को बातें समझाते हैं, जो एकदम हमारी आत्मा में उतर जाती है. ये बातें ऐसा जल्दी से होता नहीं है. तो आपके स्वास्थ्य की तो सबसे ज्यादा कामना करते हैं हम कि आप इस तरह से लोगों का भला करते रहें। मेरा प्रश्न बड़ा सा साधारण सा प्रश्न है कि जब मेरी दो बेटियां हैं, एक क्लास 11 में, एक 12 में है, जब तक वो क्लास 7-8 तक थे तो मैंने उनको जो है मना किया कि भाई मोबाइल वगैरह आप लोग यूज मत करो, अभी आप लोगों की पढ़ाई की आवश्यकता है, इसमें आपका समय बर्बाद होगा। और फिर बाद में उन्होंने खुद ने जो है ये डिसीजन लिया कि भाई नहीं, जब तक हम अपना कैरियर कहीं कुछ सेट नहीं कर लेते हैं तो हमको ये मोबाइल अभी यूज नहीं करना है, हमको अभी स्मार्टफोन यूज नहीं करना है। तो एक अभी 11 में है, एक 12 में है, लेकिन वो भी अभी भी अपना जो है पर्सनल फोन यूज नहीं करते। मुझे परेशानी आजकल ये हो रही है कि मैं देखता हूँ कि उनकी उम्र के बच्चे और उनसे भी छोटी उम्र के बच्चे आजकल जो है टेक्नोलॉजी से बहुत ज्यादा जुड़े हुए हैं, और वो अब बारीक से बारीक चीज बहुत आसानी से समझते भी हैं और कर भी लेते हैं, और जबकि मेरे बच्चे जो हैं उसमें टोटली इनएफिशिएंट हैं। अब मेरी इच्छा ये होती है कि वो चीज सीखें, उनको भी वो चीज आनी चाहिए, और उनका ये मानना है कि अभी हमें इसकी आवश्यकता नहीं है, जब जरूरत पड़ेगी तो हम सीख लेंगे। तो ये एक दुविधा बन गई है मेरे लिए, तो इसका थोड़ा निवारण कीजिए।
देखिए, अगर जरूरत है तो दिला दो, अगर वो उसके बिना अपने आप को बहुत अच्छे तरीके से मैनेज कर रहे हैं और कहीं पीछे नहीं पड़ रहे हैं तो कोई इशू नहीं है, रहने दो।
लेकिन क्या है, कई चीजें ऐसी होती है जो भाई हमें जानकारी होनी चाहिए आज की टेक्नोलॉजी की।
भाई क्यों बताइए ना, उसकी जानकारी क्यों होनी चाहिए?
भाई जैसे अब ये जूम में ही है, हम लोग कुछ समझते नहीं थे,
हाँ,
तो हम लोग उम्मीद करते थे कि भाई बच्चों को आता तो भाई हम आसानी से इसको टैकल कर लेते।
ठीक है, तो फिर भी आप सीख गए ना, आपको जरूरत पड़ी, आप सीख गए।
हाँ, जरूरत तो
जब जरूरत पड़ेगी सीख लेंगे यार।
तो उनको वो अपने को प्रेशर नहीं देना चाहिए उसके लिए,
उनका चॉइस। सी, इफ दे आर डूइंग वेल इन लाइफ, अगर उनका एक्सपेक्टेशन है कि हमको 90% आना चाहिए और वो किताबों से बिना ये सब चीजों के 90% ला रहे हैं, क्या प्रॉब्लम है?
थैंक यू।
ये अपनी आसानी ढूंढ रहे हैं,
विच इज ओके।
बात सही है, अपनी आसानी ही ढूंढ रहे हैं।
कोई बात नहीं।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू आलोक जी, थैंक यू सो मच। संजय जी वापस आना चाहते हैं। संजय जी आपको अनम्यूट कर रहे हैं।
Thank you, Papa Jesse, for giving me this opportunity. Narendra ji, I just want to share one more experience and use this forum and want to reconfirm my understanding. So, एक जनरली एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग हमारे समाज में है कि साइंस इज द बेस्ट, कॉमर्स इज सेकेंड एंड आर्ट्स इज थर्ड. सो चाइल्ड विच इज नॉट वेरी टैलेंटेड दे गो टू आर्ट्स. इस डायमेंशन को मैंने अपनी बेटी के लिए अलग किया था एंड आई वांट टू रिकन्फर्म विथ यू. मैंने बोला कि हम कितने लोगों को लाइफ में इम्पैक्ट कर सकते हैं. आज हम जब प्रोफेशनल, जब सक्सेसफुल बन के आए, हमारे पास में कितने लोग हेल्प मांगने आए. घर के बाहर में, तुम्हारे घर के बाहर में 100 लोग, 500 लोग, विल देयर बी पीपल who will be looking for your help and support, and you look for your career accordingly. Don't become a chartered accountant working in a company, routine thing. Don't become part of rat race, one engineer selling shampoo, some fashion designer. What you want to become, see how many people you can impact in your life, how many people will be dependent upon you. That is how I have given her her choice for life. कि तुमको रोज सुबह उठ करके 1000 लोग देखें कि I have to go to this person and seek her help.
You are
And now
absolutely right. You are absolutely on the right lines.
So this is what I want to share with my friends. I am not giving any further details.
ठीक, चले, बिल्कुल फर्स्ट क्लास.
Thank you.
थैंक यू संजय। इनफैक्ट देखिए क्या है ना, हम लोग पेरेंटिंग को पहले एज अ सब्जेक्ट कभी समझते ही नहीं थे। लगता था कि ऑटोमेटिक मोड में होगा। जैसे हम लोग, जनता बढ़ती गई है, 140 करोड़ की आबादी है, लोग पैदा होते हैं, पल जाते हैं, बड़े हो जाते हैं, बट आपके माध्यम से नरेंद्र, आपके माध्यम से ऐसा लगता है कि पेरेंटिंग एक बहुत बड़ा सब्जेक्ट है और हम लोग को, हर एक को ये सब्जेक्ट पढ़ना चाहिए। अनलेस वी deserve to be a parent, we should not be a parent. And that deserving has to come with interacting with people like you, to get experiences from you, how to adapt in our lives, how to take it forward, how to connect. I must share this incident with you that आज भी internet connection is a problem. In between, I have lost my connection 5 times. मैं 5 बार आके आना जाना किया हूँ. I have received at least about 30-40 messages on my phone telling me that we're not able to log in. We were enjoying his sessions. Please tell him it is an excellent session and we are viewing it on the Facebook. So this is such a wonderful experience. I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying one thing for sure, that I have invited good speakers at our forum. The speakers have been so good that they have brought so many people to connect with me, and they keep coming back to us. Now you are one such speaker. Jo, as a monologue, you are a wonderful speaker. I'm telling you, a Q&A session for you is not deserving. You are so worthy of a monologue session. No, actually, I'm telling you, you're such a wonderful speaker. The way you tell your communications are so simple. जैसे उसने आलोक ने बताया ना, आप ऊपर वाले की आवाज हो, भगवान की देन हो. So you are actually giving us a lot of insight. एक क्वेश्चन आया था जो मैं, बाकी क्वेश्चंस तो आपने मोर और लेस आंसर कर ही दिया अपने डायरेक्शन से. एक क्वेश्चन आया था, हमारी संस्कृति हमें सिखाती है कि हमें दूसरों के पैर चाहिए. हमारी संस्कृति हमें सिखाती है कि हमें बड़ों का रिस्पेक्ट करना चाहिए. बट बच्चे ऐसा नहीं करते. वो ये मानते हैं कि वो रिस्पेक्ट उसी का करेंगे जिसको एक्चुअली फील करते हैं, और बाकी को तो इग्नोर करते हैं. इस विषय में आपका क्या अभिप्राय है, जो लोगों को समझना चाहिए कि whether this is right or that is right?
Okay. ठीक है. So before I answer that, I will need to leave latest by 3:50. I have another session from 4 o'clock onwards. So I just need to change some things before that. So 3:50, we have about 10-12 minutes together. And I also saw a question on the box. So I'll just mention a very brief answer to that. When they're asking that when should we take a child to a counselor? I believe no child requires a counselor unless they have gone through trauma. If it is not a case of intense trauma, parents can solve whatever needs to be solved inside the house. We have a very beautiful scientific parenting system in our platform called Wow Parenting. You asked me in the beginning, but I am giving the answer now, which we call as the spice of parenting. There are only 5 aspects where you and me need to focus on if we need to bring up our children well. One is called social intelligence. The question which is unanswered, which I will answer in a little while, is about social intelligence. How do I interact with people? Why do I respect people? Am I very shy? Can I take the initiative and talk to people? Can I make friends easily? All these are about social aspects of life. The child needs to be groomed and trained over here. The second aspect of life where we need a lot of work is performance. Discipline, priorities, time management, focus, attention. How do we do all this is about performance. These are all very big verticals. I can speak on each one of them for hours together, but for short of time, I'm giving you a very brief answer. The third is identity intelligence. Who am I? Am I good or not? You know, the child looks at the parents' eyes and the parents' eye tell the child what they think about the child. अगर तुम नालायक है, तुम्हारे से कुछ होगा नहीं, तुम में अक्ल नहीं है, is that what the child feels when they look at the parents' eyes? What's the identity they have? Can they be like Mother Teresa, Ursula Burns, APJ Abdul Kalam, coming from a 5,000 people village and becoming the president of this country? मतलब उनके खुद के बारे में क्या विचार थे? Who am I? What am I capable of? What will I do in life? This becomes identity intelligence. Fourth becomes communication intelligence. बात कैसे करें? There is something called talking that all of us do. There is something called communicating. At the end of a communication, there is a new perspective to life. A good communicator will make the audience open up and listen. All of us have been taught how to talk. Unfortunately, in school, we have been taught how to debate. We have not been taught how to communicate. And the fifth is emotional intelligence. Every now and then in life, there will be setbacks. Every now and then in life, there will be tragedies. Every now and then in life, there will be hurt, there will be betrayal, there will be anger. How do I deal with these? So this is social intelligence, performance intelligence, identity intelligence, communication intelligence, and emotional intelligence, which we call as the spice of parenting. If you download the Wow Parenting app, and it is available in both the Apple Store and the Google Store, you will find 250 videos, with enough videos being 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 8-minute videos. Not a single video is more than 10 minutes. And I will help you to solve these many small issues and small fine tunings through videos. If you see one video a day and implement that for some time, some big videos, implement that for 1 week, in the matter of days, you will find the whole atmosphere in the house will change, irrespective of whether the child is 3 years old or 30 years old today. So my appeal and suggestion for all those of you who want to see parenting as a purposeful activity, download the app of Wow Parenting. It will really help you. And if you want to do it by yourself, perfectly okay. Just remember this SPICE formula. You will have to focus on these 5 pillars of parenting. You get these 5 pillars right, you will get your parenting brilliantly right. Now coming to your question, which I need to answer. ये रीति रिवाज, प्रथाएं, अपने देश की संस्कृति, परंपराएं. Let me ask you this question. Why in our Sanskriti, in Parampara, are we supposed to touch the feet of our elders? Do you know the science behind it? Hinduism and India is very scientific. Everything has a science. So there are certain things which are do's and don'ts, which are rights. And there are certain things which is a part of culture and parampara. भैया culture parampara हर परिवार का अलग होता है. But जो do's and don'ts है ना, वो बहुत सधे हुए हैं. They are very, very scientific. Many of you may not know the answer. So let me share the answer with you. And then you decide कि बच्चों को दूसरों का पैर पड़ना चाहिए कि नहीं. Each one of us is a huge bundle of energy. We have 7 sources of energy, and our character and our outlook to life is defined by the chakra, which is the most active inside us. While we generate a lot of energy inside our system, there are a few places from which we lose energy. Yes, darling. I'm not able to hear you. You're on mute.
मेरा बाय मिस्टेक स्पॉटलाइट हो गया बहुत देर से. रवि, is it okay? I'm not able to spotlight Naren. Ravi, are you there?
I know. I couldn't cancel the spotlight from here.
Oh, I'm wondering what's happening because I'm trying to spotlight Naren for a very long time. हो नहीं रहा है.
Oh, कोई बात नहीं.
नहीं तो फिर या गैलरी व्यू कर दे रवि.
No. I think something wrong there.
या स्पीकर व्यू कर दो. स्पॉटलाइट नहीं भी होता है.
स्पीकर व्यू क्या हुआ? स्पीकर व्यू में हो नहीं रहा है. स्पीकर व्यू ले नहीं रहा है. रवि ले एक बार. मेरे को बेवजह की फुटेज मिल रही है यार. I am trying to spotlight you for a very long time, but हो नहीं रहा है somehow.
You are the karta datta यार. Spotlight, you deserve all the spotlight.
No. Actually, I am the co-host. The host is Ravi. But आज कुछ issue है. There is some lag in this particular system today. We are not able to do a lot of things. I'm so sorry I interrupted. I'm so sorry. Ravi, इनको या तो gallery view कर देना. I spotlighted your video. अभी spotlight मेरे को किया ना, उनको spotlight कर दे.
No, that's not actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Thank you. मेरे को बेवजह का footage मिल रहा था. मैं बोला क्या हो रहा है, गड़बड़ हो रहा है. बहुत देर से मैं try कर रहा हूँ. Thank you.
I was parallelly checking the FB page actually.
Okay. So,
sir, your topic, I'll remind you, was पैर छूना. आपने बताया हमारे हिंदू संस्कृति में.
There is energy which is lost from our body from a few places. One place is the top of our head. And that is why in most spiritual places, you are supposed to cover your head and go so that your energy level remains high and therefore your experiences are deeper. Another place from where we lose a lot of energy is this place which we call as the third eye. Where if somebody is super smart and he understands the technique, he can draw energy from you. That is why when somebody goes to do something auspicious or when somebody goes to a battle, उनको यहाँ तिलक लगाते हैं. The raz behind the tilak is nobody in the world should be able to draw energy from you. Because energy नहीं है, तुम tired or out of tiredness, what will you perform? So high energy levels are required for you to live a good life. That's why जब बीमार हो जाते हैं, energy level low हो जाती है. The third place from which we lose energy are the tips of our toes of our feet. Now we can similarly gain energy. Again, we can gain a lot of energy from here. Now this is a two-way street. The other chakras are completely covered, but I can also gain a lot of energy from the tips of my fingers. So now how does the system work? I bow down in front of someone. I have gratitude in my heart for that person. My fingers touch the feet of that person. That person thinks about me with fondness, and that person blesses me saying, a part of my energy should become a part of you. मेरे पास जो है ना, वो तुम्हारा हो जाए. Which means anything good that I have, anything strong that I have, anything powerful that I have, any good knowledge that I have, वो सब तुम्हारा हो जाए. When that person does that, there is that flow of energy which is happening from the tips of his fingers. And when my fingers are touching the tip of their fingers, that energy becomes a part of me. This is the system. Now tell me, even if you are touching somebody's feet, you are actually touching somebody's feet nowadays? Or do we just bend down a little and touch their thighs and come back up? Mid thigh tak jate hain, ho jaye. Do you have surrender in your mind and heart when you're doing that? Is the other person thinking about flow of energy कि मेरे अंदर जो अच्छा है वो तुम्हारा हो जाए? तो भैया सिस्टम ही काम नहीं कर रहा है. बल्ब फ्यूज है, वायर में एनर्जी नहीं है, दोनों को साथ में लगा रहे हैं क्योंकि भैया 25 साल से ये वायर और स्विच ऐसे ही साथ में थे. मतलब कुछ काम ही नहीं हो रहा है यहाँ पे. So it's not just about doing rituals. It's about understanding the science behind the rituals. And then if you explain this to people, they would love to touch people's feet and stay touching for some time. And the other person is actually blessing them. That's a complete experience. Otherwise, I am doing it किसी को खुश करने के लिए. कुछ परंपराएं ऐसी है जो आउटडेटेड हो गई है. या तो बच्चे के अंदर ह्यूमिलिटी बाय नेचर हो, एंड ही सीज दैट इन हिज पेरेंट्स. नेचर ही ह्यूमिलिटी का है. बेटा कोई भी आएंगे उनको इज्जत देनी चाहिए, उनके पैर छूने चाहिए. रोल मॉडल इज लाइक दैट. अभी चीज क्या होता है कि यार ये पापा जैसी आने वाला है ना, यार ये आदमी ना ठीक नहीं है. आई एम टेलिंग अबाउट हिम बिफोर ही कम्स टू माई हाउस, एंड देन व्हेन ही कम्स आई टेल माई बेटा, बेटा जरा पैर छुओ. और यार अभी तो बोल रहे थे अंकल ठीक नहीं है, और आप बोल रहे हो पैर छुओ. So we are creating splits inside the mind of our children. जरूरत है क्या? I don't think anything wrong when the children say, we will respect those people whom we deserve to respect and bow down. What we need to teach the children is, better respect every human being for their human beings. But you need not bow down in front of people if your heart does not appeal. Complete freedom, it's absolutely okay. So that would be my answer to you. I am not one who is very big for paramparas. In fact, in my home, nobody bends down in anybody's feet except my parents' feet. My children are not supposed to touch my feet ever. They are not allowed to touch my feet. They are allowed to hug me. I leave my home, I hug everybody. I reach my home, I hug everybody. Our language of love is a hug. You know, मतलब हिंदी वाला तो करते ही है, थोड़ा इंग्लिश वाला भी चालू कर दो, लाइफ बहुत हो जाएगी.
ओके, एक बस आपका 3:50 हो गया है. एक क्वेश्चन का अगर आप आंसर कर सकते हो. Question, I'll just read it out fast. If a young child is facing disappointment in life, how can I as a parent guide? Now this is a very थोड़ा difficult, serious question था, so I'm asking. Otherwise, बाकी हम छोड़ दे रहे हैं.
Disappointment?
Yes.
Engage with the child. Are you disappointed? Now talk to the child about feelings and don't talk about the disappointment. What are you feeling when you're disappointed? Are you feeling hurt? Are you feeling low self-esteem? And then ask the child, do you want Papa to help you in any way? Do you want me to say something? And then the final stage. Stage number 1, talk to them about their feelings. Let them put their feelings in words. Then ask them, can you help them in any way? And third, ask them, if you have to come out of this disappointment, what can be done? Which means you are not thinking on their behalf, you are making them a thinker. Tomorrow, if you are not there, your child knows there are these 3 stages. Right now, what am I feeling? Whose help can I take? And what if I do or what if I reach? My disappointment will be over. You would have taught them something extraordinary in life, and that is to handle disappointments. 3 simple stages.
Excellent. There is a question that there is a request come up. Ki, Martha ji, you can always join his Wow Parenting app. He does his session. Somebody wants to join your future webinars or sessions. So आप बोल सकते हैं. So you have a Wow Parenting app.
Yeah, if you download the app, you will get notifications every time we have a seminar organized by Wow Parenting. Whenever we do it for friends like this, obviously we don't put it in the Wow Parenting group. But yeah, any seminar that we do, the notifications will come in the Wow Parenting app.
Martha ji, अगर आप हमारे ग्रुप में नहीं है तो आप आ जाए. You can send me a message also on my mobile number. I'll add you. If we bring him back, you can come and listen to him again too. My number is 98300292224. Thank you. Boss Naren, it was such an honor to host you again. Today I was feeling very good. In fact, आज आपके रहते ऐसा लग रहा था हमको कि literally कोई जो है ना जो ज्ञान देने वाले बाबा जी बैठे हुए हैं, उनका ज्ञान लो, जितना ले सकते उतना लो, क्योंकि ये ज्ञान अपने काम आने वाला है. इसके पहले तो सब बातें हम लिखते थे हम डायरी में, बट आज हम सिर्फ सुने हैं, आंखें खोल के कान खोल के सुने हैं. Thank you so much for coming back again.
Pleasure.
Thank you, friends. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you, Manoj. Thank you, Kavita. Thank you, Deepshika. It was such an honor to host him, and we will again invite you soon. If we are continuing like this, we will get you back again.
Thanks.
And I will share your links and everything so that more and more people can come back to you.
Yes. Thanks a lot, Ali. I'll take leave now. Chalo, bye,
you so much.
Bye, everybody. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Bye.